Hello everybody, Revenov back at it again with another video for you. It's been like, what, centuries? And speaking of such lengths of time, I've come back with a fantasy-ish medieval piece. This portrait of Alanna was more of a test with working on a new software. Now, as much as I love Photoshop, for the sake of ease that comes with recording my work, I found Clip Studio Paint to have done me some wonders. I've delved into this, trying to play around with the settings, getting comfortable with it, and seeing if it had a chance of becoming the next software that I would start to use for my pieces moving forward. So far, I'm loving the way time lapses are coming along. The editing is also that much more of a breeze now. One of the things I did notice from the internal recording system of Clip Studio was that it didn't track the strokes of the mouse on the screen though. So even though the canvas doesn't capture you zooming in and out for details constantly, which is less straining on the eyes, when you are working on smaller, finer details without the stroke or mouse tracking, your eyes won't really be able to pick up the changes as quickly, and you end up losing some view of the progress unless you can follow all the tiny little brush strokes in between. Now, I'm not sure how I might tackle that in the future editing. I might just zoom in on the clip manually for the close-up work, but then again, I don't know how that's going to look with the original clip being all stretched out. Now, I'm noticing that certain blending options in Photoshop does not exist the same way in Clip Studio, so that was kind of a bummer, but that's alright. I can still kind of do some of those effects manually, and perhaps I can do the extra Photoshop exclusive touch-ups towards the end, but for the most part, I'm able to carry on with my work in Clip Studio easy peasy. For the inspirations of this piece, I took a liking to one of the thumbnail art pieces I found on Clan Seely's album on YouTube. Now, it's a debate whether or not this is the actual album art that comes with it, or if someone just used it as the thumbnail, but I've always loved this style of art and wanted to give it a try. And who else to try it on than Alanna? How would her red, fiery hair look, covered in mystical dust, dressed in floral patterned robes as a queen? Well, here is your result. The only thing I wish I could change here was having done this so-called test on a small canvas size, though it wasn't a bad idea that this was just a test, but this ended up becoming one of those pieces that I really liked. You win some and you lose some, I suppose. I'm gonna cut it short here since I'm also working on keeping things quick and simple. Do let me know if you guys like the way this video was formatted compared to the rest, and if you like seeing Alanna stare off into the distance. I'll see you all next time. Revenov.